Hey people, Andy here from Andy's Film Shack. It's been really a while since I've been on, and yeah, I don't know just what happened, but been kind of busy with everyday life, and I never had that many chance to kind of do much with my channel. It's probably been about 6 months since I actually properly watched any films or bought anything, so I kind of been completely off the radar for whatever reason. I think it just was kind of an everyday life got in the way and been doing one thing or other and never really had much time for my films. But I'm trying kind of to just get back into films again a little bit and free up some time to basically watch a movie or two. Um, and as it happened, it's been kind of a fairly decent weekend this weekend because I'm going to be gearing up to watch a few films. And Best Media Group on Amazon, they are, I think it's still actually ongoing, still running. They are doing a promotion on Eureka releases, mainly Masters of Cinema series. And I basically picked up a bunch of films on Blu-ray from them. The Master of Cinemas basically releases from Eureka. I think I have mentioned this in the previous videos that I absolutely love the label. I love the kind of uh, the the philosophy of Eureka in the UK. They're doing, I think, a very similar job to what Criterion Collection is doing over in States. And love their stuff, so I decided to splash out, and I actually went a little bit mad, but it wasn't too mad price wise because each of these films I picked up was either $4.99 or $5.99, and I ordered 12 Blu-rays, the ones that I didn't have in my collection. Or well, I did actually have a few films in my collection, but it was kind of double dipping because of the steelbooks and stuff like that. So I'm just going to show you what I got, and basically I'll try to do some video soon, hopefully, and talk about, pardon me, a few films that I have watched recently. As you know, these are probably from my previous videos, the Eureka Masters of Cinema releases. They are kind of like numbered, they got like a spine number, and also on the front of the cover, and I really like it because when you put them on a shelf, if you're actually doing by spine number, it looks really cool, goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So the first one I have here is spine number 67, and it is a film called Van Gogh. I have never seen this film, actually don't know much about it. It's apparently a French movie from 1991, but I have no idea what it is. But because it's obviously on Masters of Cinema label, I wanted to pick it up for my collection, and no doubt it will be at least semi-decent, because Masters of Cinema films, or the movies they put out normally are good. Okay, next one is spine number 1, and it is Sunrise. I actually had this already from Eureka Masters of Cinema series, but I had the original release, which comes kind of in a blue case. This is obviously, as you can see here, it's like a clear case, and it is dual format edition. So what they've done is, I can't remember how far they got. It was up to about spine 20 or spine number 20 or something. They've done these blue cases, and then they started to reprint them as clear cases and releasing them as dual format editions, because the original ones, all of them, are just like straight Blu-ray releases. So these re-releases are a lot of times are actually dual format editions, but I didn't have this particular version, the clear case version, so I decided to just get this as well, because apart from actually I think this one here, every other release from Masters of Cinema series are the clear cases, where original original release in a blue case. That's the only one I think I got in blue case, so I kind of decided to pick this up again, so I kind of to match the rest. So double dipping. But film wise, I have seen this, guys. It's absolutely fantastic film. It's filmed by F.W. Murnau from 1927, and it's silent black and white film, but it's an absolutely incredible piece of art, basically. If you haven't seen this film, I would definitely recommend checking it out. Okay, next film is Spy Number 30, and it's filmed by Alfred Hitchcock, and it's Lifeboat. I watched this film for the first time. I actually got this on DVD initially, probably about 7 years ago or something like that. And that's when I first time actually seen this film for the first time ever. And then I already bought this in Steelbook edition from Masters of Cinema series, and now I just bought the normal kind of keep case version to go in my collection. If you haven't seen this film from Alfred Hitchcock, I definitely strongly recommend checking it out. Apparently this is one of Hitchcock's kind of underrated films, but I rate it very, very highly. It's absolutely fantastic movie. And yes, if you like Hitchcock, or in general, if you like kind of older films, this is from 1944 and it's black and white. I would strongly recommend checking this out. It's way too underrated from what I can gather, and you should definitely get around watching this film. Okay, next one is Spy Number 66. It's a film by Federico Fellini. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. It's something like Il Bidone or Bidone, something like that. I'm not sure, guys, but you can see the title here. I haven't really watched many of Fellini's films. I think I've seen one or two, and I'm finding him kind of a little bit weird director, or maybe not him personally, but his films are a little bit weird. But this is on Masters of Cinema series, obviously label. Haven't seen this one, but I'm looking forward to check it out because I got a lot of faith in this film, because obviously it's on the label I really like. This one here is Spy Number 11, and it's called Vengeance is Mine. It's a Japanese film from 1979, the year I was born. Colour film. Again, I kind of don't know anything about this. Don't know anything about this film, so it's kind of like pretty much normally it would have been blind buy, but because it's on one of my favourite labels, again, I got a lot of faith that this is going to be a good film. Obviously, once I've seen it eventually, I'll let you know. Next one was a little double dip. It's film by Francis Ford Coppola, obviously a well-known name. It's called Rumblefish. I picked up both releases from your record, just a standard kind of like it says limited edition Blu-ray, but I don't think it's so limited. But just a normal kind of keep case, and also a steelbook version as well. Haven't seen this film. Have seen quite a few Coppola films, but haven't seen this one here. So looking forward to checking this out. So I'm no doubt it's going to be a decent film, and also again on my favourite label. So expecting big things from it. This one here is kind of like a double bill. The main title says Pigs on Battleships. It's by the way Spy Number 21. But it's double bill. There's two films inside. There's a film called Pigs on Battleships and Stolen Desire. Both are Japanese films, and from what I can gather, both are black and white. Pigs on Battleship is from 1961, and Stolen Desire is from 1958. I haven't seen any of these, so don't really know again what I expect. So kind of again blind buy, but I got big kind of high hopes for this as well, as it's on a Masters of Cinema label. Next one is Spy Number 33. Again, have to admit, never seen this before. It's called The Gospel According to Matthew. There we go. but again, never seen this. It's 1964 Italy. I cannot really see, there's some label at the back, but it's possibly a black and white as well. But again, looking forward to checking this out. Next one is again double dip, and it's spine number 32, and it's film called Island of Lost Souls. Haven't seen this, but I think I have read some things up, and apparently it's a really good film, so I got quite high expectations for this one. It's from 1932, country USA, 71 minutes run, and it's black and white, so it should be right up my street. It's old, black and white, so I think I'll enjoy this a lot. And the last one I got here is, I don't have the Keepcase edition, but it was much more expensive than the Steelbook, and it's Steelbook edition or version of Cleopatra. It's the spine number is number 34 on this one, and it's American film from 1934, and it's black and white. So again, I think I will enjoy this a lot, being black and white film. And again, I haven't really seen this before, I don't know much about it, but from what I can gather, this is one of the kind of like a landmark films, you know, from that kind of decade, so to speak. So yeah, really looking to check this out as well. And that's it. So that's my pile, a whole 12. Maybe not films because there's some doubles, but 12 releases from Eureka on their Masters of Cinema label. So really chuffed. Only I think I might be lying here. I don't have a final price at hand, but I think it came these 12 films came in something like just under 68 pounds, which I think was a really good buy for 12 films. And that's it. So guys, that's a little update from me with a pile of new films I got from one of my favourite labels, or one of the labels that is maybe becoming my favourite label. Yeah, I look forward to watching this pile and reporting back once I actually have seen most of these films, which I have never seen until now, basically. And yeah, I'll try to do another video soon once I actually have seen some more films, and we'll do on kind of an update on what I have seen and on my thoughts about these movies. Okay guys, stay tuned, enjoy, and I hope to speak to you soon. Okay.